Hey, it's Jody Taylor. Welcome or welcome back to Jody Tried It. On this tiny podcast, I share courses, memberships, all sorts of professional and personal development tools and resources that I've purchased and I'm using, and I'll give you my honest review and tell you whether or not I recommend it. So let's hop on into it. So today I'm chatting about Ruth Ridgway's 100K experiment. I purchased this course almost 3 months ago now, I think. It's been over 2 months. It says course, but it's really an experiment, and here's why. You get a real-time behind-the-scenes look at Ruth's quest to earn 100K, $100,000 in 1 year. Here's the thing, it's all going to be passive income. At least that's the plan. So she is earning money from other types of work. So for example, maybe client work, but this just follows her road to 100K. The reason why she set this goal is because she hasn't hit it before. And I really admire that, to look at your business and say, hey, yes, I'm making money, but how much of it is from passive income? So if you don't know, passive income means you create something once, you put it for sale online, and then you're doing laundry, you're asleep, you're on holiday, you make a sale, cha-ching, and you didn't have to actively do something after you've created it. So the opposite of that would be you own a laundromat and you're physically standing there and helping folks with laundry and collecting money. That's not passive. That's one-on-one. Okay, so what do you get with this course? What did I get? There's a private podcast, which I love. So if you're an auditory learner or you enjoy podcasts, obviously you're listening to this one, so you probably enjoy podcasts. This is a great option because sometimes you don't want to read a newsletter. You don't want to click a link and open another post. So this is a great way to follow along with Ruth's journey and see how much money she made, check the weekly recaps and the monthly updates. So again, you get the private podcast. She also talks about her investment strategy. There are posts on that as well. She goes into income reports. So what I love about it is that because it is behind the scenes and it's real time, we've all seen, if you've been on YouTube and you've seen videos like what I made last month, what I made doing Pinterest marketing, $15,000 in a month or $10,000 in a month, $1,000, whatever the number is. It's usually in hindsight, in retrospect. And here she's taking you on her journey and updating you every single week. Her emails go out, these posts go up on Fridays, and I always look forward to it. It's basically how I start my day. It's the first email I open, or I go directly to the course website and I see what she's planning for the coming week, what she did last week, and how much money she made. It's really interesting. And so a quick word on her investment strategy. I'm not going to tell you her investment strategy because I'm not that familiar with it. It is part of the course, but why it might be interesting to you is because she counts it like money she makes, for example, off of stocks. She counts that in her passive income because, of course, it is passive income. The difference being it's not like she's selling a digital product. So it's another way to have passive income. She invest in, for example, stocks, and then she makes dividends. She makes a little bit of a profit. Well, I'm saying a little bit. She makes a profit, and so that's recorded here. So if you're thinking, I don't have a business, or I don't know if I want to count that at passive income, whatever your criteria is, but you are into investments, this might be noteworthy to you. And if you're curious about her investment strategy, it is included in the course. And I believe she's working on some additional information. So it is set up like a course. I think she's using Squarespace. So there are different modules, and each week is a module. I really like how it's laid out. I like that you can see at a glance how much she made for that week. Let's say week 1 or week 10, week 12. You can see the amount in the profile picture. So that's just a sense of imagery. I'm going to include the link in the show notes. This is an affiliate link. I purchased this course. I've been using it. It's inspired me. So what does this have to do with you? If you're looking for inspiration, if you love behind the scenes like I do, this is for you. So about a week after I bought this course, maybe even before, I was like, you know what? 100K, I've never made 100K from passive income. I've never even made 50,000, or because of prideful reasons, I won't keep lowering that amount. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to shoot for $50,000. So I'm calling it my micro business experiment. And I have literally a micro little pocket notebook where I've been keeping notes. And one of the results I've already found, I'm nowhere near making $50,000, but instead of what I used to do, like, oh, how much did I make last month? How much did I make last year? I am looking at it every week. Ruth does hers, her tally on Fridays. I'm doing mine on Sundays because that's just how it panned out for me. I like a Monday to Sunday week, and I'm making more money and I'm more aware of it. And I think it's almost a mindset thing, because before I wasn't focused on it at all. And to be frank, and I'm going to talk about this in a future episode, I've had $0 weeks. I made zero, no money, but writing that down encouraged me for the coming week or weeks. And because I'm focused on it and I want to expand it, it's just helping me physically, literally get up and do more, create more, put myself out there more, like creating this podcast and even sharing my story with this course. And so it's helping me. Number one, I'm inspired. Number two, I created my own little micro or mini version of this challenge. And number three, it's creating new content for me. If you're a content creator, so often it's kind of like being a comedian. My brother shared with me that Jerry Seinfeld once said something like, oh, I'm always writing. I'm always looking for material. So taking this course ended up being more material for me, not joke material, but real material for my creative entrepreneurial journey. Okay, so that is Ruth Ridgeway's 100K experiment. Again, my affiliate link will be in the show notes. No pressure to use it. If you do use it, I will be paid a commission, no extra charge to you. I just wanted to share because I love this, and I know other folks are probably looking for inspiration and she says, even if you go to her sales page, she says, like, listen, learn, copy this. If it's not on the sales page, it's on within the course. But listen, this is what I'm doing. Copy it and see if you can apply it to your business. Sold. Okay. If you enjoyed this podcast episode, please consider subscribing. I'm actually trying to hit 50 subscribers on my newsletter, joddie.substack.com, joddie.substack.com. And as of this recording, I have 34 subscribers. So I would love if you visited joddie.substack.com and subscribed. There you will see my other podcast, Snacky Says Podcast, and my monthly newsletter. The other podcast goes out every week, so you can learn more about me, my energy, and vibe. I chat about content creation. I chat about lifestyle and fitness. So I hope you'll come over and join us. Thank you so much for listening, and take care.